had no idea what to expect from Iceland, just that it was wild, mysterious, and unlike anywhere else. Excited and curious, I set out to explore this otherworldly land and see what kind of magic it had in store.
Hello, we're about to embark on our first hike in Iceland. We are the geothermals and we're just about to go for a swim. This van is definitely not as luxurious as our Norway one.
Alex and I booked this van not too far in advance, so it did cost us a fair chunk and it didn't have much room as the other vans did, which meant we stored our wardrobe and shopping on top of our bed during the day. There's not that much to show you in this van and it's pretty cozy, but I think that travelling by van is the best way to explore Iceland, as I love sleeping amongst the nature and scenery. The van also had a heater we plugged in at night to keep us warm, but to be honest it wasn't that cold as it was summer.
You know what this sunset is? Stunning.
There was a glacier outburst flood that destroyed a bridge a few days before we arrived in Iceland, making the ring road inaccessible. But luckily for us, a makeshift bridge was put in place so quickly and we could continue our trip. Iceland is prone to a variety of natural hazards and therefore the locals are very responsive to them.
Today in Alex's and Eva's kitchen. It's 6 p.m. and we're doing our first hike for the day because the sun is still up and it's less busy at this time in the evening, and we'll be hiking through a canyon. We've hiked up about 300 meters above this canyon and it's so amazing, and there's waterfalls everywhere. We found camp and now I'm making dinner.
Cheers.
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 Today we are going on a hike up the vatnajökull glacier, so we started with a hearty potato and egg brekkie. We went with the tour company Arctic Adventures, who provided us with helmets, crampons, a pickaxe, and day guide who was super informative about the area. The glacier used to cover this whole area, but over the years has been shrinking. The crampons were an absolute game changer. I felt like a mountain goat, but a very cautious one. It wasn't as cold as I thought it would be in the glacier, but to be fair, it was summer. It felt so surreal being able to climb up this glacier and totally worth the experience.
We have finished our glacier hike, which was so amazing, and now we're at the popular Diamond Beach, and this also looks crazy. Wait till you see this. So pretty. Wow, what did you find? It's water. It's been a pretty big day, and now we're at our campsite, and I'm gonna make some ravioli. Turns out it's actually tortellini. Beautiful pasta with an egg. How cutie. Because it's a rainy day, we're going supermarket shopping.
After our supermarket shop, we waited out the rain and found some cool spots on the side of the road to venture through. These lava fields were so cool, and I felt like I might be walking on another planet. After hours of driving, we went down a bumpy road to an inland campsite. It was like we were driving back in time to when dinosaurs roamed the earth.
We've just arrived in Þakgil and it was a bit of a drive through a gravel road, but we are in one of the most amazing campsites I've ever seen.
The view was magical from the top of the canyon, even in this gloomy weather.
Good morning! Today is another windy day and I'm still wearing the same clothes.
The weather wasn't great today and there were 50-kilometre winds, so we decided to go to Hvammsvik hot springs, which had 8 natural hot springs at different temperatures on offer. It was super relaxing and just what we needed after days of hiking and spending time in the cold.
The weather has finally held out for us today and now we're hiking to the Glymur waterfall and hopefully it doesn't rain on us this time.
This hike was so much fun. Crossing a river like this felt insane. I even took my shoes off for it.
That river crossing was so much fun, but now I'm getting completely attacked by flies.
So at this point in the hike, Alex asked if we wanted to sit down for a snack, and initially I said no, but then we found a cute spot with a great view to sit at. After I ate this apple with a sticker on my head, he got down on his knee and proposed. I cried and said yes, and then a bunch of paragliders appeared out of the sky. It was so beautiful and magical. Even though it was raining, we were both pretty chuffed on the rest of the hike.
I'm doing a review of my favourite snack I found in Iceland. I actually found them in Norway first, but they're also in Iceland. They're called smash chips, and they're these little crispy like salty cones covered in chocolate, and they're so nice. They're my favourite snack. They're the best if you're ever in any of the Scandinavian countries. Get these chips. You know what's super random about Iceland is that there's always rainbows. I don't know why. Maybe because it rains a lot. See this? This is just at the campsite. So random. Hello, today is the last day in Iceland. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do today. The weather's finally nice because it's been raining and windy the whole time. So we'll see what activities we get to on the last day. We just found lava. The Fagradalsfjall volcano erupted in 2021 after remaining dormant for 800 years. The lava has erupted from different fissures in the ground, leaving behind these strange and beautiful lava fields. It was crazy to see the difference between these fresh ones and the old lava fields covered in moss earlier in the trip. Iceland, it's hard to believe a place like this exists. From glaciers to volcanoes, black sand beaches to glowing skies, it felt like stepping into another world. This trip gave me more than I expected. Quiet moments, big adventures and memories I'll carry forever. Iceland, you are something else. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to see which country I travel to next. Bye!